there is no defendant in the. I'm the defendant in the case. Am I the defendant in the case? There's no victim. There's no victim to my crime. Correct.
You have drug charges: possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and driving while suspended are your 3 charges.
Yeah, but no victim. Correct.
Today, I'm bringing you one of the most clueless sovereign citizens I've ever seen. This guy seriously needs a law book or 5 because he didn't even realize he was the defendant in his own case. Can you imagine showing up to court and not knowing you're on trial? Unreal, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, how clueless is this? My score's way past 10. That said, there might be more going on here, so I'll keep some compassion in mind. Do you feel bad for him, or are you just shaking your head? Let me know in the comments. Now, let's dive into this wild moment.
David Walker.
Yeah, it looks like he has 2 files.
I see that. All right, we'll next take up 2 cases, both entitled State of Kansas versus David Wayne Walker, 22 CR 398 and 22 CR 508. All right, we'll first take up 22 CR 508. This is my case. Mr. Walker, you failed to appear in front of me on July 17th for your preliminary hearing control docket. Where were you that day?
It's safe for sure, sir.
Okay, well, I issued a bench warrant bond forfeiture and set a new bond in the amount of $10,000 cash or surety. Are you still representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
You want to continue representing yourself?
Look at me. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the paper. Yes, sir. Don't have any money to.
Pardon?
I guess I'll represent myself.
Okay, you understand that if you can't afford to hire an attorney, one would be appointed for you.
I don't know what he would do for me.
Okay, well, he could provide you legal advice and perhaps advance any defenses you may have had, but if you want to represent yourself, you have that right. I just want to make sure you understand that if you can't afford an attorney and would like to have one represented you, I would appoint one for you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you wish to continue representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
The docket notes don't reflect if a waiver of counsel was ever signed. Do you have any notes that would reflect that he's waived counsel on the record or otherwise, Ms. Norris?
Your Honor, I just note that on December 30th of 2022, defendant stated that he would hire his own counsel, and then he had a failure to appear, and on May 5th, we did not appoint any counsel. I don't show an actual waiver, and the notes don't reflect that he did a waiver on the record. It just says that he would hire his own attorney.
Okay. Well, Mr. Walker, you've indicated here on the record that you wish to waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself. So I'm going to have you, if the jail has one, sign a waiver of counsel. Do you have a form?
I believe so.
All right. Can you read through that? Make sure you understand it. If you have any questions, be sure to ask me.
There's no defendant in the. I'm the defendant in the case. Am I the defendant in the case?
Do you see why I thought this guy might be struggling? He turned down free counsel, agreed to represent himself, and then asked the judge, "Am I the defendant?" How do you not know you're the defendant in court? Even if you know nothing about the law, that's basic. Is he clueless or just running the sovereign citizen script? If this is an act, it's one of the worst I've seen. What's your take? Let me know in the comments. Now, let's dive back in.
There's no victim. There's no victim to my crime, correct? The crime that I'm accused of, there is no victim in the crime.
The state of Kansas, you have drug charges, possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and driving while suspended are your 3 charges.
Yeah, but no victim, correct? No victim in the crime? No victim?
I'm not sure I understand your question and what that has to do with your waiver of counsel.
Well, I'm the defendant. There must be someone making a claim that
The state of Kansas is making the charges against you, Mr. Walker.
the state of Kansas is the victim.
The state of Kansas charged you with these crimes. Do you wish to represent yourself or do you wish to have an attorney representing you?
I will represent myself.
You've got a waiver of counsel in front of you, correct?
Yes, I suppose so. Why do I need to sign? Why do I need to sign it? Why do I need to sign this?
Because I like to have it documented in the file that you understand that you have a right to have an attorney representing you, and that if you can't afford to hire one would be appointed for you. And you understand that, and knowing those rights, you wish to represent yourself. That just documents that for the court file.
What I don't understand is why there is charges against me when there is no victim.
All right, Mr. Walker, I'm not going to play this game this afternoon. I'm going to set this case
Why would play a game
in front of me on.
This guy's obsessed with getting his bizarre questions on the record. Like, am I incarcerated right now? And are you the judge? It's like he's completely disconnected from reality. Is he playing dumb, or is this some calculated act? Asking if he's the defendant could be a move to seem clueless, maybe even setting up grounds for an appeal. Some defendants claim they didn't understand their rights or charges to get verdicts tossed. Could that be his angle? What's your take? Genuine confusion or a deliberate act? Let me know in the comments, and let's get back to this wild situation.
October.
Trying to understand.
Mr. Walker, your case is being set on October 10th at 2:30 in front of myself, and that will be done by Zoom. That's the felony preliminary hearing control docket, October 10th at 2:30.
Your Honor.
You got a $10,000 cash or surety bond on that case.
Yeah. I was wondering if I would be able to have access to certain legal things to be able to put my case up.
I believe they've got a law library there at the jail. I'm not sure what kind of access they provide to you, but you can consult with somebody there at the jail.
Okay.
All right. I'm now going to take up 22 CR 398. This is Judge Webster's case. Looks like he failed to appear in front of her on July 31st. She set a new bond for $6,000 cash or surety. You've already had a first appearance, so I'm going to set this in front of Judge Webster on October 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning. That will be by Zoom, October 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning. So again, your bond is $6,000 cash or surety. Anything else on this case, Ms. Norris?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Your Honor, was the time for court on October 10th for 22 CR 508, was that 2:30?
That's correct.
Just clarifying. Thank you, Your Honor.
This guy's not getting out anytime soon. It's a shame he turned down free counsel, but I think I know why. Sovereign citizens get so caught up in their conspiracies that they ignore simple, smart choices, like accepting standby counsel. If they truly believe the court has no jurisdiction, why not just stay silent? That'd make more sense than sticking to their absurd scripts. Instead, he refused help, acting like it was a trap, and now he's in deeper trouble. He doesn't even understand the basics of his case. It's frustrating to watch, but also kind of sad. Maybe he's struggling mentally, but that doesn't excuse diving into these bizarre beliefs. The law doesn't care about their arguments. The system keeps moving no matter what they think. If he used common sense, he could have gotten help. Instead, he's asking if he's the defendant. What's your take? Was he pretending to be clueless, or is he genuinely lost? Either way, it's a total disaster for him. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you next time. Take care.